All right guys, today's video, we're going to be talking about tuning the GR Corolla. So ECUtek has released some different versions of software over time, and they're finally at a version that is, what do you call it, a little more
well, that we're comfortable with.
Yeah. By the way, this is Jeff. You guys probably know him. He's tuned a lot of Supras for a lot of our customers. He's been around for a long time. We've done videos together. He visits us here in Las Vegas quite often.
Yep.
And today we're here to dive into this and try to make a little more power and make it more reliable and fun.
Yeah. So I mean, yeah, we're trying to wake this thing up a little bit with more than just the basic bolt-ons. We want to do a reliable kind of path for people that's easy to install, easy to drive, you know, and just have more fun with the car. It's already a fun car, great to drive. We just want to make it have a little more power.
What do you think some of the path, besides like the basic parts that we've been selling for this car, like intakes, exhaust, and things like that? You know, well, like we're talking turbos and some big power stuff.
So basically we're looking at more, instead of just basic bolt-ons, basic tune on pump gas, we want to get into, at some point, get into more flex fuel tunes. The car already has port injection on it, so we can put bigger injectors in to possibly run, you know, bigger turbos, and this basically have packages for you guys that are like, you know what you're going to get.
Today we're going to be taking this car down. We're going to just do some baselines. We're not looking for numbers. Jeff's just actually gathering data, putting it into his computer, getting a feel for the car. What else are you going to be doing?
Just find a few little limits of what the tune has currently stock and 91 octane here in the heat of the desert, and then kind of give it a baseline of where we can go with it and what kind of limits we have to work with.
And so now, like I said earlier, the ECUtek software tables are updated, some of the flaws, not flaws, but some of the
just some of the issues. I mean, there's a few bugs in the earlier versions that we ran into that I wasn't really comfortable with, and then now the newer one seems pretty solid. They got a lot of cool features like flat foot shift and stuff like that, anti-lag and in the race ROM. So we'll be able to implement that type stuff onto the cows for you guys.
The Supra did the same thing, so don't be scared by that. ECUtek's always updating the software. They release it and then they come up with updates. Jeff actually works real closely with the guys over at ECUtek on the tuning platform, tells them what tables they need to update or things like that. So I'm really excited about these. I'm really excited to see what this car can actually do. It's nice to work with a factory turbocharged car. You know, our car has some mods on it, but you really don't have to do a lot. Just, you know, some ignition, some timing, some fuel and things like that. You can just make the car just that much more responsive. So follow us along today, guys. We're going to be going down to the street. It's right over there. Put the car in the dyno, do a couple pulls. We're going to teach you guys how to put the car in dyno mode. We're going to make a separate video on that. There's a crazy process from where you...
Yeah, no, it's insane. It's way more complicated, I feel, than the Supra. It's easy, I guess, once you memorize it, but it's a lot of yanking on the e-brake and pushing the brake pedal.
Yeah, so make sure you check out that video. We'll put that up also after this, but follow us along today, and we're just going to have some fun with the car.
So what are we doing right now? Doing a Datalog? I'm doing a quick Datalog. Cool. Start.
It feels pretty good considering it's hot as hell.
Yeah, it feels quicker. It doesn't feel as sluggish anymore. Oh, there's a main one.
Feels good.
Yeah, it does feel good.
Flat, like upper RPM stuff that's kind of laggy. Feels good. I think it feels pretty good. I don't know how much we're gonna tune. Like, we may just run it and see, so. Hold. Release brake pedal.
That's a long process. Yeah. It's not like 3 things.
truck.
So guys, we're over at the dyno. We're doing a lot of tuning and testing. ECUtek recently released a new update that made these cars a little more viable for tuning solutions. So you guys might remember Jeff. Jeff's worked with us for a long time with the Supra. Me and him go back 20 plus years. Go back and check out some of our old YouTube videos. But here he is, he's inside the GR Corolla. So we're gonna get going on this. We're tuning with the ECUtek software, just making sure the car's all safe and just kind of get ready. We're not really looking for like huge power gains or anything right now. What we're doing is we're just trying to evaluate the software a little bit, get familiar with some of the tables. Then we're gonna be like trying to shoot for some power and stuff like that later down the road. But just know that we are working with ECUtek. We're gonna be bringing you guys custom tunes for these cars, and we're gonna be putting some packages together and go from there.
Damn Toyotas. I wouldn't stand there.
Okay.
Straps break and the car jumps or whatever.
Okay.
All right guys, we did 2 baseline runs. Again, we're not chasing power or anything here. They're both very consistent. Again, so we're not trying to say, hey, we got the highest horsepower car or anything. This is Jeff just kind of tweaking some things. And this is really just for a lot of testing and development for Jeff to take some data with him. He can analyze it later, and then we can load files and kind of go from there. All right, this is my first drive with the tune flash. Oh, the throttle response is like massive. Feel that? Feel that just like that tip in?
Yeah.
That's, I guess, what you can feel on the graph. You know, one thing with the way Jeff actually tunes, he tunes for drivability too. And he doesn't tune for this big like torque dip. A lot of Supra owners were like, oh, it felt so good. And the car was all squirrely and stuff. Where Jeff's tunes would pull like harder all the way up top, and the car would actually be faster. Like, jump, I guess you will. Pretty good.
That pulls really well.
I think so.
Yeah. With the stock tune, it felt a little like
It fell on its face.
Yeah, it held back a little bit, in my opinion.
This thing, like, just like sitting here in fourth, and just like, like $4,000, just like, it kind of throws you in your seat.
Yeah, it does.
Like, not like hard, but gradual. Like, it didn't do that before. It really just starts putting that power, and then it just keeps like fucking flying at 100 already.
Oh my god.
It moves. Off the dyno with this tune is this car's, it just came to life. It's not like the fastest car or anything like that, but it really came to life. The torque became more usable down low. I don't feel any dips, but I think it's pretty good. The ECUtek software is the best of the best always. A lot of people like other software for other reasons, but ECUtek has always had more tables, more more accessibility to things than other software companies. Don't know why, they just always have. All right guys, so it took Alex 8 times to do these steps here. Make sure you watch the video how to put the car in dyno mode. Jeff accomplished it the first time earlier. That was kind of fun to watch. But hopefully you guys enjoyed the process at the dyno. I think we did 4 pulls total. We didn't do a lot. We didn't want to do a lot. We were just gathering data. I want to make that really clear. We were impressed with the numbers. We threw some numbers out there. We were higher than I think what all of us said. So we were on a pretty decent dyno. It's pretty true to the numbers. So stay tuned. Follow us along as we get a little bit deeper into the ECUtek software, releasing new stuff, the race ROM and all that stuff. If you have any questions though, I'll put an email address here. You want to talk to Alex. He's very knowledgeable about everything that's actually going on. But send an email to our support@speedindustry.com and we can help you out with all the ECUtek software and what to expect. And that's one of the biggest things. We just want to tell you what to expect. But now this car, it's so much more fun. Like the pedal, just the responsiveness and everything, it's just full boost, like boom, full torque right away. It's really nice. So stay tuned, watch some of our new stuff, but we're going to be going through the process and changing turbos and injectors and all that stuff. We'll bring you guys all the information. So thanks a lot and see you guys on the next video.